Yes, welcome back to the second stanza of the program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nesne Kujumi. I still have with me in the studio, Comrade Titi Lope Akusa, Executive Director, Center for 21st Century Issues. Once again, we say Eid al-Fitr in advance to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Yes, on the second stanza of the program today, we want to look at the latest impeachment decision in Edo State. Over the past few months, we have seen the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and his deputy at loggerheads, Philip Shaibu, at loggerheads. And it stems from the fact that the deputy governor has indicated interest in running for the governorship seat in the election coming up later in the year. And since then, there have been no love lost between the governor and his deputy. Just some few hours ago, it was reported in the media that the deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, has been impeached, and he was immediately replaced by a new deputy governor in Edo State. So as Governor Obaseki rounds up his 8 years tenure, because he has been on the saddle for 2 terms of 8 years, we want to see how this rumble, we want to examine this rumble between governors and deputy, which has become a recurring decimal, which has always resulted in the impeachment. Whenever the governor is not satisfied, or the governor is having issues with his deputy governor, he instigates his impeachment. I'm concerned because the office of the governor and the deputy governor is a joint ticket. So I'm like, how can we safeguard the office of the governor, the office of the deputy governor, from this battering that they have always been subjected to by governors? We have seen it in several states, and we have even seen situations whereby when deputy governors are even impeached, some years back, the courts, declared the impeachment in null and void. Comrade Titi?
Well, what I can say here is that the first thing we need to understand is that the Bible says that can two work without agreement.
Yes.
So when there is a disagreement between two people, they will part ways. There's no way you can do it. And then the structure of our governance in this country is structured in such a way, like you have said, it's a joint ticket.
Yes.
And when a joint ticket starts having cracks and holes, you know what will happen. You always look for somebody that will continue to maintain and cement that joint ticket.
Yeah.
You see, I think Shaibu didn't really map its own strategies well, because he knew from what has happened to other deputy governors from other states. And I will dare say, when Asiwaju was governor in Lagos, yes, he impeached two
deputies, yeah.
That must be a reason, because at a point they fell out, they were not thinking the same way. And let me tell you, it's so strange. There is no way you are a leader, and those who are close to you are not thinking the way you are thinking. There is no way you can function.
Absolutely.
You actually want to remove that person that is causing problems so that you can go on smoothly. And that is what we are seeing. That's why unless two agree, they cannot work. From the day they have started having problems, I knew there was going to be. And as governors, they are very powerful. They know how to control the house. And it is the house that will impeach. And they have done that immediately. But he himself had already knew that was what they were doing. Initially, he went to court.
Yes.
To stop them from doing it. You cannot go to court to stop somebody from exercising his constitutional power. No court will grant you that power. So what it means that you must have your own strategies and intrigues to demobilize them. And that is where he got it wrong. He had enough time to plan and demobilize. Of course, they have already started decimating him by making sure he doesn't have enough money, by removing his office from where he's supposed to be, closer to the governor. Of course, he saw all those.
We saw pictures where they were both at functions, and the governor ignored him, and he was not allowed entry.
And one thing about it, if you knew you are so serious about actually going for the governorship, and you knew that you cannot surmount all these,
should have resigned.
Some people have resigned before now. At least I knew that the deputy governor to this PDP man in Oyo State resigned last year. He knew that he wanted to join APC. Okay. He left them. And I'm sure there is a reason why he left.
Yeah.
So he would have left, and that would have given him enough time to concentrate on his ambition to become governor.
Because this impeachment now is like a baggage on his political career.
What is baggage? To me, I don't see it as a baggage. Any person can be impeached at any time for either good or bad reasons. That's not a baggage. Does it mean that if you're impeached, you cannot go for another position again? There is no law that says so.
Well, politically, if you are impeached, it has a demoralizing effect.
Of course,
on your
those are temporary things. In life, you fail, but that doesn't mean failure is never final.
But like you have rightly said, when this Ulabalu started, we all knew this was where
it will end. So he should have taken a bolt already to concentrate on his ambition to be governor. By now, he would have built enough base and then he would have gotten a ticket from another party.
So it means that for the impeachment to have scaled through like this, it means he didn't have a grip of even the legislators.
He doesn't.
You expect that he came from, a region or a part of the state, of which the legislators are also there.
My dear brother, what goes into those kinds of negotiations, you can never imagine. So don't let us discuss it here. Because these are political intrigues.
Comrade Titi, don't also forget that if Philip Shaibu had played his cards right, this is a governor whose tenure is ending. I'm sure you don't expect the governor to still be able to control, that house in another electoral cycle. So one would have expected Mr. Philip Shaibu, the impeached deputy governor, to have played his cards right, because the legislators are the ones that determine, what goes.
Just like I said, you don't know all the intrigues that went into those negotiations. You don't know who did what and who did what. You don't know whether what they were asking Shaibu to do so that they can tilt things to favor him. He didn't.
Whether it was unable or he did it, or he refused.
Or he didn't actually.
Or he took them for granted.
Or he didn't convince them enough. He didn't consult them before he started taking all those decisions he was taking at the first instance to go to court and stop them. Do you think they don't feel slightly that somebody wants to actually limit the powers that the Constitution? It could be part of their annoyance to actually support. Some of these things, you don't know how these things go. So let us just leave it, because it is left to human manipulations.
And that's it, the intrigues.
So,
well, like we have both agreed there, another deputy governor has beaten the dust. Philip Shaibu, the deputy governor of Edo State, has been impeached. In the days ahead, we expect that he will want to challenge his impeachment in court. That is the only option open to him within our democratic system. So anyway, we wish the people of Edo State the best of luck as they navigate towards the end of the administration of Mr. Godwin Obaseki. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us on this episode of The Conversation. Till we come your way again next time. And once again, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, we say, happy Eid al-Fitr. Have a great day. Bye-bye.